Hello! In this video we are gonna color one of my coloring pages, Fish and Chip Shop. I will put the link to them in the description box. And I will be using Lisa Glanz aquarelle brush set and one of the canvas that comes with it. I just cropped it square. I also prepared the color palette, but it works great with this canvas. If you use a different paper texture, maybe you will need to adjust the colors or use any colors you want. The coloring page bundle comes with tutorial page for the watercolors, but you can follow it also using Procreate. So you will see the paper texture here, and under it we are gonna insert the coloring page. There are two versions. I will be using the one without ink frame outline. And once the outline is inserted, we can name it outline. Now make a new layer underneath, and we are gonna make our base for this frame. You can see there are little corners as guides for the base. So with selection tool, choose rectangle and just select the area inside those corners and fill with color. Adjust the size if needed, and we can erase the corners, we don't need them anymore, and adjust the brightness to white. You can leave it colored for now, so you can see where the base is, and then adjust the white later. Now we will make a new layer on top and make it as clipping mask. That will show the color just in our base frame. So I will select the area on the left, the wall, but now with freehand selection tool. And with the biggest brush size, color it in with the first color. Also on this same layer, I will select the pavement and a bit of the shop, that little wall, and also color it in, and then erase the parts that I don't want to be in this color. For erasing, I am just using the hard round brush that are in Procreate under airbrush. And now I will do the same on a new layer. I will select the shop part that will be not like the shop part, but the wall that will be blue. So I am selecting, and when I need to move to the next part, I am connecting the previous selection and clicking on that gray dot. And once everything is selected that I want to be selected, I will choose the blue color and color everything in, and then erase some things that I don't want to be colored. I went back to the first colored layer, and with the first color I will color in the curtains in the upper window. I made a new layer for the windows. I am here testing out what color I want, but basically it is the last one from the palette. You will see me later changing the window color and putting it in the palette. So I color the upper window and also the shop window and the window in the door. So next I make a layer on top of the beigey color layer and we are gonna draw a brick wall. I am using round brush from the set and with the second color I will draw a bit of bricks. And I use drawing guide so the bricks aren't super wonky. So I drew few rows of bricks and then duplicate and move them in place. And I do this once the wall is full with bricks. When the wall is full with bricks, I merged all the brick layers together and now a tiny trick to make them look more interesting. Again, use the selection tool but this time automatic and tap on the bricks. If it doesn't select the brick, just hold your pencil down and slide to the right once you see the brick selected. And then just randomly select bricks. Then click on Adjustments, Hue, Saturation and Brightness and make them darker or lighter, your choice. So they look a bit different. And I will do exactly the same for that little part of the wall on the shop. Draw bricks, duplicate and make few bricks darker. And then you can merge both brick layers together. Now I will make a new layer. This doesn't need to be a clipping mask and I am gonna color all the details. So I will use the colors from the palette like red, yellow, brown, grey and color in the signs, objects in the windows. For the signs I am gonna just pick the brown and make it super dark, so it is almost black. I made a new layer for the greenery, but basically it can all be on this one layer. So for the coloring I am using the round brush from the Lisa's brush set, and if I want to smudge something I am using the Bloom accent brush for that. The house for now I will leave just white. I also made a new layer for the roof, but it can be on the same layer. And I am using the fourth color from the palette, the grayish one. I will use this later for some parts of the white shop also. When all the flat colors are down, let's add dimension. So first I am making new multiply layer on top of the pavement, and with the second color I am drawing over some of the tiles and adjust the opacity till I am happy with the look. Then we are gonna make a new multiply layer on top, just under the outline layer. And think of where your light source is. Mine is on the right, so the right side of the objects will be brighter, and I am gonna draw on the left side of the objects and smudge it out. I use the same colors, but the multiply will make them look darker. So if your flower pot is red, just go over with the red color and it will look darker. So now I took the window layer out from the clipping mask and I wanted to add more color to it. I used the stamps and the yellow color and then stamp till you are happy. Also play with the layer's opacity, and then I added some white splatters, and when done, put the window layer back where it was. Then on top I made a new layer, and with white color and pencil brush we need to add some text to the signs. I chose the pencil brush because it looks a bit like chalk, and then write whatever you want in those signs. What I always like to do is add some scribbles all over the drawing. I make a new layer on top, change to multiply, and with the pencil brush on very small size, I go over everything and just scribble. It looks messy, but it gives a nice hand-drawn look. So if you like a neat drawing, don't do this. Now I chose the green and the round brush from the set, and I am adding a little bit of grass and like some fallen leaves from the tree. So just random dots and scribbles, but with the round brush. As I said before, with the fourth color from the palette, I will add color to the white parts of the shop. So basically where the shadow would be, I draw a line and also few dots here and there. Now for more hand-drawn look, I will add some splatter stamps for the greenery. I put each stamp in new layer because it is easier to move it around. So with the green color, stamp the splatters and add them to its place. And then you can merge the layers together. Then on new layer at the top, blending mode set to add, and with light color, add some sunshine to the objects, where the sun would shine on them. So basically it is on the right side. Now one of the last things is shadows. I am making a new layer set to multiply. Choose any color you want, but like grayish would be great. I will also later try how different colors change the feel to the drawing. And then I will choose the hard round brush from the airbrush set and draw shadows. If you want more detailed video about how to draw shadows, I will put the link to it in the description. For now, I will just say if your light source is on the right, the shadows will be on the left. And the opposite. If your light source is on the left, then the shadows will be on the right. And then go from there. When I have drawn all the shadows at the end, I will add a little Gaussian blur to them and also noise. Also, I will make a new layer for the shadows in the window because I want them to be lighter than the rest of the shadows. And I want to be able to change opacity. But if you want all the shadows one darkness, you can draw them all in one layer. The last thing I like to add is an overlay texture. I will also put the link to them in the description and more detailed video about them. But it just makes the drawing come together, and then I play around with the layers by duplicating them, seeing how it looks and all that. And that's it. The drawing is finished. I hope you liked the video, and thank you for supporting me if you chose to buy the coloring page bundle. So, see you next time. Bye!